Yo, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Where we left off, we basically told the kid he was a liar and learned the crucial information that the murderer could have been the victim and the place of the crime scene was not what we thought. That was a close one, huh? Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry. I missed it. Huh? Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a good idea who did it. Now, all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they've introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yep, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Alright. So, studio main gate. Hello, old bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You really know this place really is peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat her donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive. Yeah, let's do this. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She's always getting her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? The studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can you ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, and I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Does that make any sense, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. What about Mr. Hammer? Erg. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnappers. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright. And with this, we move to outside Studio 1. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? Why, if someone called him the director or... I wonder if someone called him the director or the producer. Alright, let's go up here. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Okay, we go here, and we go outside Studio 2. Oh, hello, it's Dee. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi, hello, you nerd. Maya, you should at least be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Talk. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shush. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I am not interested in talking to you. Oh dear. Dual powers. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. She did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manella, I wonder if you could tell me about Sal. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Okay, so examine. Let me slide over here. And what is this? There's flowers here. Wow, such pretty. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. This thing right here is bent. I think he impaled himself on here and they moved the body. The trailer door is locked, which we can go in. Move. No, I don't need to move anywhere. Examine. Let me examine the truck. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if we had a license. You don't have a driver. I don't have a license. This is apparently I don't have a driver's license, but I do have this badge. Alright, so she's not interested. So let's move into the trailer. Wasn't that assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on high from getting that rare car she needed. Examine the whiteboard. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. Old movie posters. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Is there any... Oh, singing samurai. The hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja bandits? Samurai summer. Poster's quite old. It's been years. Blah blah blah. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse. Can't get any of those. Garbage can. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Guessing there's nothing else useful. Maybe this? The glass frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like a winter's coming. Do I present that to her? I think that might be what I need to do. Present. She's not even looking. Hey, you look. What? What are you showing that to me? She's not. Okay, hey, you look. Okay, so looks like nothing in here. So let's examine this. It's incinerator. Apparently, just put this one in. Apparently, it's covered in soot. Must not clean it very much. Studio 2. It's big 2. This is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think he hadn't brought that photograph in. Don't get all teary-eyed yet. Is there anything else I can do here? They've been sitting there for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. On closer inspection, the trailer looks like it's been here for a while. And that's big 2. God, okay, where do I go from here? I've already talked to her about all that. Move. I can't go inside here. Mascot, apparently his name is Mr. Monkey. Security cam. Okay, so what do I do? What do we examine? Talk. I've already talked to her. Move. Can I go speak to... Yeah, I can. Okay. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have been really wooed them in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP. Only one day left. Let's make it count. Yep. There's not really anything I can do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure what we can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Mr. Hammer. He's a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. And that's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that's right when Dee Vasquez came to Global. Okay, I can talk to her about that. He used to be a minor straight-to-video producer. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I don't think that's a good name to know. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. But he's telling me about Vasquez. Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. She's been at Global Studios for 5 years. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios went on it, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Okay, we need to know what the hell that is. Okay, so let's go back here. I think we have something new to talk to Dee Vasquez about. Was it gonna let me? Nope, it's not. Alright, move. Not into the trailer, there's nothing in here. So I think we have to go to the employees area. That's the only place that we can go next. This is the only other place that we have. Global Studios. I guess we're not, they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah, right. Oh no, no touching. Okay, this is something. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you there. Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Ahem. Anyways, I am here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Alright, let's see if I can examine. Man, everyone's probably stocked to clean up. Plus T-bone -1 steak. Alright, let me go over here. I can't examine that. Let's look at the trash can again. Huh, it's so normal. Okay, let's look at the bike. Don't know what's the point. Makes it a lot easier going up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Half finished. Looks like a castle. Probably from Neo Old Day Tokyo Castle. And gate's still here. You know, if they fix it, I'll just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Alright, is there anything else? Glass is frosted, can't see inside. Will powers must have been neat to be a star to have your own room like this. Alright, let's move inside the dressing room. Oh, the assistant's in here. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I just came to clean up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore. What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes, on the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Dee Vasquez, that the producer has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him, and he'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. You know, I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2, and some sort of accident happened during film. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set was that trailer part of the film set then. What do you mean the last episode? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill him also signed the Steel Samurai death warrant. Oh no. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. Oh, that sucks. I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows? The studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it to be quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. Think evidence is rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is a fan's collection of all these photographs. The kids love Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just for some adult can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell me what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died. It was an accident, of course. Anyways, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything for D. Vasquez, ask him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this, Miss Oldbag? She was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try and ask her if she talks. Okay, we finally have a lead. Were you still slinking? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? Miss Oldbag doesn't look so good. Everyone's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep it a safe distance. Talk about 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who did you hear that from? Nicholas. Nick? Nichols, Nikki, Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyways, you've heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dreading up dirt on someone's past like that is the recently departed no less. Suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole the Powers costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish, or do you have some kind of proof? I do have proof. I can prove using this. What is that supposed to prove? It means nothing to me. Nick, I'm kind of trying to figure out what to do. I want to know where it got that photograph. Okay. And I don't think. We've already been through this. Let's click I don't have proof. See? You see how you work. Anything that doesn't fit, you just blame it on the dead. Well, just butt out, lawyer boy. She knows I'm gonna have to get her to talk. Okay. So I have to pull out some sort of evidence here. It's either I don't have it, because I can't go straight to D. Vasquez after this. I have proof. I don't have the sleeping pills. God, okay, I think this is what I have to pull. No! Oh, do I have the evidence on me? I don't know if I have the evidence on me for this. What could have been, what could be the right one? No, it's not the kid's scrapbook. I think I gotta go through every piece of evidence I have till I find out the right one. Okay. So I'm not getting anything on that. Okay, I don't think I have the right evidence. Am I supposed to get some evidence from somewhere? I would use the sleeping pills here. Yeah, I don't think I have the evidence to prove that he stole the costume. Without figuring out where the hell that photography, that photograph is. Talk. Okay, so there's nothing new here. I don't have the photo. Okay, let's go over to Studio 2 and talk to her. Nothing else here. I have to have the evidence then. Do I have the evidence? Do I have the evidence for it? Because I can't talk to her. There's no one inside the trailer. I must have the evidence. Let's move into the dressing room. I've already talked to her about everything. Talk. The plate. So you're looking for sleeping pills. I gotta take the plate back to precinct. Have the capabilities of making the courtesy examination right here. Scientist guy gave me some testing solution. The reactant to these sleeping pills. See, there's traces that it'll change its color. Wow, neat. Well, detective, what are you waiting for? This is the testing solution on the plate. Changed color, alright? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. That's the evidence I need. Okay, is there anything else important? I admit to hate it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyways? He's out of control. He's in the waiting room and he's crushed his, this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Talk about burns, pal. Paper cups, bottles, to empty bottle. Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some news about that. They found the victim jackhammer prints on the bottle. So that means, yep, that's, put Powers to sleep was, no, that means I'm right. I have my evidence. That's what I needed. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed, man. Let's get it. Alright. I have proof. Nope. What? What's this little empty bottle? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Okay, and then we do this. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch. Well, yes. So this plate is used. That he used to eat that steak. There's traces of sleeping powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. Tired of holding it all in. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worth, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became forced to be reckoned with here at the studio. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Hold on a minute. Poor old Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. Wait a second. This is a picture. Is that the trailer, Studio 2? Jack Hammer was supposed to fight this bad guy on top of the stairs here. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower pot fence. But how'd you get this? It was a long time ago, so I don't feel like talking about it much. I understand. Alright, now what we do is we go to Studio 2 and present this to her to get your attention. Talk. She doesn't want to talk. We grab the photo and present. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Why, well, Oldbag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Oh, anyway. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Inside the trailer? Okay, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to take in all this? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you could use it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Jack Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. You think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? I must have spelled everything out for you. Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Well, think. He must have let me run for his life. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard. Believe you me. But the security later said it was an accident. Oh, well, it was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on, she wrenched it out of his hand. She gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had a photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporters would have needed the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he did. The only copy of that photo is the one that you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable, boys? Who are they? Professionals. They're going to be erasing various things. What do you think? Do you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! So this is a hold it right there. I heard everything. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in courts. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Don't forget my many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoes, thank you. I was really scared. Don't mention it. I was just doing my job. Detective Gumshoes? Sorry, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've gotten one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. I would love to save my progress. Alright. And with that, guys, I'm ending the episode there. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also, go follow my Twitch and my Twitter. And without further ado, guys, all I can say is, see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.